Welcome back. It's your boy, Be the Critical. So therefore, no time is back to get back into another reaction video. Patreon Drop the Line member Jessica has requested comedy. Jim Breuer, bombing in Sears. This is not happening. Uncensored. Okay. We have been warned. Have I heard of this Jim fella before? I think so, but I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm ready to laugh. I hope you are too. Let's do it. Jim, could you please talk to me? I need you to talk to me lightly. I was going to say joke to me, but whatever. Y'all know what I mean.
So I go, I have sent 6 of my Libyan missiles to blow up the Sears hardware department in Valley Stream, Long Island.
What? What, man?
Welcome to This Is Not Happening. Right. I'm your host, Ari Shafir, and today the topic is crime.
I'm making out here with the mohawk.
You guys, I'm so excited this dude's doing my show. He's been making America laugh for 25 years. You guys are going to absolutely love him. Please give it up for my friend and yours, Mr. Jim Breuer, everybody. Let him hear.
So I'm going to tell you about my first job that I ever had. And this is when I knew I wanted to do stand-up comedy. And I you know, like my daughter's 16 now, and she's not really sure what she wants. I knew from the time I was 16, I wanted to act, be funny, and do stand-up. And so I got a job. My friend hooked me up, and I worked in Sears paint department in Long Island, and I ruined a lot of homes. Just destroyed homes from 1985 to 88. If you go to Long Island now, you just see just crap jobs of a house. Why'd you stay in your bathroom? This guy told me you worked there. I mean, it was a joke to me. There was 2 of us that worked in paint, and it was attached to a mall. So literally, we'd take 1-hour tag team breaks. So I'm getting paid for 4 hours, work 2 hours, and tell everyone, no, you won't like it here. Go to Benjamin Moore. Trust me, the paint's better. So it was a great gig. Now, when I was there, the one thing I used to love doing was I would call all the other departments, just drive them nuts. Because 2 things when you work at a department store. A, you have to pick up the phone. They tell you that. Like, no matter how many customers you have to pick up the phone. It's policy. So as soon as I heard that, like, oh, this is going to be great. So I would start with the, and the only people that work at a department store are people that are retired or teenagers. And if it's in between, then you got someone pregnant or you're going through a bad divorce. There's no reason why you should be 35. Like, hi, welcome to Sears Hardware today. Can I help you out with some drill bits? You're done. You're living in your mother's basement. You're a zero. So I'd call up old people and like linen.
The crazy part is there's probably somebody in the audience right now that is in that same position. Boy, just jabbing at whoever, huh?
You know, like, hi, this is Carol in Linens. And like, how you doing today, Carol? Tell me about your linens. And that's honestly where I would do impressions. There was this fat kid named Scott, and he worked in the toy department.
Shout out to Scott.
Now, this is in the 80s, so every couple of years a new toy comes out, and people like kill each other to get the toys. And back then it was a Cabbage Patch doll. So people are lined up, and we were near Jamaica, Queens. This is a big black area, so the big black Jamaican, like, I'm gonna get me the Cabbage Patch doll. And I know they only make 3 black ones, so I want the one. And so Scott was petrified.
So
He had
wild, dude.
40 black women running into his apartment at 8 in the morning, and that's when I would call him, and he'd be like, hello, this is Sears Toy Department, Valley Stream. I'm like, hey, this is Joe Pesci. I want to come in here. I need a black Cabbage Patch doll. And don't give me no rain check. I'm going to come on there and bust your balls. You hear me? I'll be there in 20 minutes.
That's actually
Oh
good.
my God, is that you? I'm like, what do you mean, what? Joe Pesci's coming here. I'm like, don't give him a rain check, man, I tell you. So, we're in the paint department one day, and this new guy comes in from hardware, right? And I'm staring at this banana. He's very serious.
Just call him a banana.
He's like fixing the stock.
He's like, this wrench goes over here. I think these hammers go over here. They're not where the craftsmen are. And I understand, really have to fix this department up.
And I went, I gotta break this dummy in. So I go walking up to him. I go, hey man, my name's Jim. I work in the paint department. If you need anything, just let me know. He's snippy with me. And he's like in his 40s. So he goes, you know what I need? I need you to stay in the paint department, okay? Because you're young, you look like you're wasted. Do you come to the job wasted? I'm like, no, I look like this. Okay, right.
Oh, geez, scandalous.
He goes, I hear the way you talk to the people in the paint department. It's a joke. People want your help, and you don't help them. I'm here to explain to them what's the difference between a craftsman tool, what drill bits are for, and all the different hammers. You know, you can do me a favor? Stay down in my department. I'm here and I take this seriously. I want to help people. Stay in paint. I was like, oh, all right. And I took his newspaper. It was a newspaper on his little desk. I'm like, yeah, all right. I took his newspaper and I'll show him. Now, a little part of history. At that time, America was in a serious situation with Libya. Huge. Before bin Laden, there was Muammar Gaddafi. And he was huge in news because he shot 6 missiles at a U.S. plane. He missed. And then the next day, we bombed his tent. That's what happened. And it was huge news. It was right on, when you went home, you only had 4 channels to watch on TV. It was before there was even remotes. It just, your father go, hey, turn on channel 4. And you have to get up like, and so everything was next on the news. Muammar Gaddafi's America. Muammar Gaddafi. Muammar Gaddafi shoots 6 missiles. Muammar Gaddafi. And the newspaper that I'm looking at, the headline has a picture of Muammar Gaddafi with missiles going behind him. So I'm sitting there and I went, all right, I'm gonna break this dummy in, and I'm gonna call as Muammar Gaddafi.
Come on.
So I'm just gonna bust his balls relentlessly. So I swear on my kids, it's a true story. Now, so I'm a little, where my register is, I can see him. He's maybe 75 feet away, and that maybe. And I'm looking right at him. So I got the phone, and I'm comped, and I'm looking at the newspaper, and I ring his department. He picks up the phone, he goes,
Hello, this is Greg, Sears Hardware in Valley Stream, New York. How may I help you today?
and I go, hello, this is Muammar Gaddafi.
He goes, hold on a second, I gotta spell that.
Like, this, you guys. He goes, what is your name? I swear to God, what is your? I said, Muammar Gaddafi, the great Libyan leader. And he goes, well, how can I help you?
My man is lost.
So I don't know if he's playing with me. So I go, I have sent 6 of my Libyan missiles to blow up the Sears Hardware Department in Valley Stream, Long Island. At least that loud. At least that loud. I'm not even exaggerating.
What is going on?
And I go, you have 15 minutes to evacuate all of your craftsman tools and the hammers and the tool bits of their hardware.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now. You keep doing that in my ear, I'm hanging up. I'm not about to sit here and listen to this. Ain't no way. There's no way I'm on the other end and I'm just taking this loud squeak.
3 missiles and 5 missiles. And he's just sitting there listening. And he goes, is there anything else I can do for you, Mr. Gaddafi? And I go, yes, you remember this, my friend. Long live paint! Right? Wait. That's not the funny part. So, the break room was attached to paint. I leave into the break room. And I'm like, this is the greatest call ever in history. I'm cracking up. I'm at the break room and I'm picking out whatever snacks I'm getting. And I come back on the floor and I went, you know what, let me call him up and tell him I was busting his chops, right? So I call him up and he doesn't answer. He's like, oh, that's a big no-no. I'm gonna report him. So I call the supervisor, and he's not picking up the phone. I'm like, what is it? And then I'm looking around.
Nobody's.
And there's no one on the floor. There's no customers. There's no salespeople. And I swear to God, I'm like, is it a holiday? Were we supposed to leave? What the hell's going on? So it's just me on the whole second floor at Sears, hanging out in paint. And then all of a sudden, guy comes through the stock doors in regular clothes. Like, bro, let's go, we gotta go! We gotta go right now! We got one more, we got more. Let's go! I went, oh my God, all right, let's get out of here. I thought it was a fire, so I'm running with him. I thought it was a fire. I don't know what's going on.
You made this entire
I don't
joke.
smell the smoke. He goes, no, it's not a fire. It's a bomb. The bomb's gonna go off any minute. I said, what are you talking about? He goes, the new guy in hardware had someone call in, said they're gonna blow the place up. And I did what you did. I just laughed. That's funny. It's dope. That's why there's no... Are you kidding me? I said, that's why there's no one in Sears. He goes, yeah, and the mall. They evacuated the mall. Wow, how did he get a bomb threat? I said I was Muammar Gaddafi, and I sent 6 Libyan missiles to hit Sears hardware, Valley Stream, New York, which then proceeded with a I ended by saying, long live paint. That guy's a suspect. How can you hire that guy? He's a suspect. Tell everyone to come back. This is hilarious. He goes, it's not funny, man. It's not funny. Wait till you see who's waiting for you downstairs. There's 1 million cops downstairs. Yeah, I think you're getting arrested. And I went, just tell him the story, man. So I go down, and there's a lot of cops. There's a lot of cops. And I hear, like, is that a helicopter? This is great. This is great. So I'm literally going through the ranks of the cops, and one after the other is like, oh my God. Wait till... Sarge, hurry up. You gotta hear the story.
This is wild.
Here's a card. If you ever need anything, you call that thing.
Ain't no way.
Serious. You want to dump a body, you need, you're wasted slamming a tree. Call me, man. You gotta call me. He goes, you should become a comedian. I said, that's what I'm trying to do. He goes, seriously, you gotta become a comedian because, and that guy is a suspect. I agree with you. He's a suspect.
These are cops he's talking to in the back.
So the Sarge comes, right? And I'm so excited. I got the highest ranks. Like, Sarge, let Sarge through. Wait, Sarge, wait to hear this story. You got to do the He's going to love this story. He's going to love this story. So I go through the story with Sarge, and I went, long live paint. He's going, oh, my God. What are you doing here? What do you do? Here, take a card. I'm the Sarge. If you need anything.
Everybody's giving him
He goes,
cards.
you should get on stage. You should become a comedian. I said, I'm working on it. That's what he goes, listen, I have no problem with what you did. Obviously, that guy's got problems in hardware. There's something off with him. He might be a suspect. I don't know, but
This is crazy.
here's the problem. The problem is it's out of my jurisdiction. The feds are here. I figured I'm killing. Let's bring it to a new level. Bring them in. Bring the feds in. Bring the feds in. I want a badge. We're going to go badges. Let's go to the top. Now, they're not as loose as the cops. They're just,
I bet.
these guys look like something you would see in a movie, right? And the one guy comes through, and he looks pretty intense, and he pulls up a chair, like dun dun dun. He goes, I don't know what everyone thinks is so funny. Okay, let me explain something to you. I had to come in from JFK International Airport. I had to call the Secretary of Defense. Do you realize the situation that's going on with Libya right now and Muammar Gaddafi? And you think it's funny? You think this is funny? The cops may think it's funny. Your little friends may think it's funny. Here's how we're gonna determine the situation. You're gonna look at me and my two agents, and you're gonna look us in the eye and just tell us facts. Okay? And if I determine that your intentions were not what I like, you don't get to call your parents. And you don't get to call a lawyer. As far as anyone's concerned, you're missing.
Wait, what?
Do you understand the predicament that you are in? No. Are you high? No. This is how I look all the time.
Everybody thinks he's...
So and he goes, look. He goes, look them in the eye. I said, all right. All right, so I'm in paint.
Stupid.
And I call the guy from hardware, and he says, hello, this is Greg, Sears Hardware, Valley Stream, New York. How may I help you? And I go through the store, and I go, I've sent 6 Libyan missiles to blow up the Sears Hardware. That's what I did, man. I'm just saying you what I did. He goes, is that it? I went, no, I ended by saying, long live paint. And that's why we're here. I got some police cards if you want to.
Nah, bro, you're not supposed to show him the cards, my boy.
And he stared at me for like 10 seconds. And then he goes, I'll do the paperwork. You should become a comedian, man. Get that guy from hardware. He's a suspect. Go get that guy. Thank you, guys.
That's crazy. Hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know if Jim Breuer got some other ones y'all want me to tap into. Whew. There's a bombing at Sears Tower. The suspect is old boy. Not even him. Not the guy that made a joke. The guy that called and said it was a bomb. He's the suspect. That brother, he's got issues. What are we doing? What are we doing? All right. What movies did he play in? Because he looked just like the dude from Hangover. Like one of the dudes. Y'all know which one I'm talking about too. He looks like him, but I know it's not him. But I don't know what he played in. I'm sure I've seen him in something. I just can't think right now. All right. That's crazy. Every cop, we just, the higher up he goes, the story just keeps getting funnier and funnier.